That's right, beer tubers, another beer mail time. This one comes from Tommy out in North Carolina, better known as GrizzlyBeerReviews on YouTube. So go check out his channel. Anyway, he reviewed old viscosity a while back and he's like, man, I wish I could get older viscosity. Kind of sent him a message like, yeah, I can get that for you. And then he kind of contacted me about like, well, I can get some of these beers here. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do a trade. So he shipped out first. And I know of 2 of the beers he sent me only because they were kind of part of the deal. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what he came up with. So the first one, a wax cap, wow. Old Hickory Brewery. They are, I believe, a North Carolina brewery. But, yeah, Hickory, North Carolina. This is their Irish Walker barley wine. 2011 barley wine, Irish Walker. Nice looking bottle on there. I mean, pretty much all the beers that he could get, I've never had before. So, and there's a lot of stuff out here you can't get, so it makes for a good kind of pairing. Okay, next up is Smutty Nose Gravitation Belgian Style Quad. Interesting, yeah. I always can't get Smutty Nose out here. Chad sent me their IPA, and now I have the barley wine. Cool. All right, yeah, this was kind of the main reason on my end why I went trade, because he told me he found this beer luckily somewhere. This is from Old Hickory, same brewery as the barley wine. This is their bourbon barrel aged beer, ale brewed with honey. This is the Event Horizon. I've heard a lot of great things about this beer, so I'm really looking forward to checking it out. Okay, so not only was he able to get 1 bottle, he was able to get 2 bottles for me of the Event Horizon. And man, I love how right here on the wax, I don't know if I can focus in, they actually stamped it with the actual date, 2011, which is awesome. More breweries need to do this. Oh, and the top's even stamped too, OHP for Old Hickory Brewery. So 2 bottles of Dark Horizon. So looking forward to trying that one very shortly, and of course the other one's gonna age. Okay, yet another Old Hickory beer. This is just their regular Imperial Stout ale brewed with honey. So I'm assuming this is the beer that gets barrel aged into Event Horizon. It's also freaking waxed. Man, these Hickory bottles, wow. Really impressed with the look of them. The labels are great. The wax, really impressive packaging they've done. All right, another beer that I can't get out here. This is Boris the Crusher Oatmeal Imperial Stout. I got to try just a little bit at a tasting, and really enjoyed it, so I'm glad to finally get a whole bottle that I can review. But I remember this being a really, really nice beer. Oh yes, awesome. Great Lakes Blackout Stout. Been wanting to try this beer for a long time. I reviewed their Edmund Fitzgerald Porter a while ago, and I've heard they do really good dark beers, and I've heard this one's fantastic. So looking to finally get around to this one. Thanks, man. Okay, and another brewery they said you can get. I'm so glad to finally try this from Duck Rabbit. They are, where are they? They're Farmville, North Carolina, and this is their milk stout that they're really kind of well known for their dark beers, and this one's supposed to be a good one. So looking forward to trying a good milk stout, because I don't know if I've even reviewed a milk stout on my channel yet. Okay, this is Terrapin's, oh yes, nice. WNB, or known as Wake and Bake Coffee Oatmeal Imperial Stout. Chris Stelstis reviewed this one, really enjoyed it. Again, if you watch Tommy's video, did a comparison between that and Breakfast Stout. And both beers sound fantastic. I really enjoy Breakfast Stout. They kind of sound like that one's like right there with Breakfast Stout. So can't wait to try that one. Next up is Spunny Nose Robust Porter. Cool, looking forward to trying that. Pretty much in the trade, I kind of told him, like, yeah, send me some dark beers, just because I was doing that trade with Chad, and he was like, I'm going to send you a lot of IPAs, you know, hoppy beers. So I'm like, yeah, I need some dark beers to kind of mix it up here. So that's why he's sending me all these, which works out great because of Duck Rabbit and Old Hickory and Great Lakes. Okay, another Duck Rabbit beer. This is their Baltic Porter, which I've heard is also awesome. So 2 Duck Rabbit beers. Man, had so much beer mail recently, I'm going to have a tough time trying to keep up with all this stuff. But this is the last bottle, and this is a beer I've heard a lot of great things about. Just really highly rated. This is the Great Lakes Christmas Ale, which, okay, granted it's past Christmas time, but I'm very happy to finally be able to try this. Heard a lot of great things about this one. So, I mean, those are kind of like, between this, Edmund Fitzgerald, and their Blackout, those are kind of like the top Great Lakes beers I wanted to try. So, fantastic beer mail. Thanks a bunch, Tommy. Got to get some beers for you going, and you know, figure out what I want to ship out now that I've seen all this. It's kind of like I have my work cut out for me to get back to you and send you at least equal, if not greater, than what you sent me. So appreciate it. Check out Tommy's channel, Grizzly Beer Reviews, and cheers, guys.